just never been loved before. That's what's different with this guy. Well, I'm probably not going to be able to fall asleep before Mr. S gets home. Hopefully, he's okay. I never had accurate and honest reportage of what I'm like back at me. I just had to pick it up secondhand from people talking about me. And I was talking to somebody about this, and they said this about you. Do you know that they think about you like that? I don't particularly care. That this the people suggested, people that I trusted, to be there when shit with Cat went down. Suggested that maybe what I needed was less bite in my bark. That maybe what I needed to do was tone down the coming end of things. I'm not convinced they weren't wrong. They're certainly not here to back up their arguments with time. You know, it was the youth of Athens that got him killed, right? Socrates. Sorry, I talked a whole bunch in my head while I was spoken that. I didn't say it out loud to you. You know that Socrates was killed by the youth of Athens, right? Sure, it was X number of people who voted, but it was the youth who brought the accusation against him. Rachie today was watching one of the trials at either Salem or one of them, and it was girls, maidens, the opposites of youths in their language, who levied the crimes against the people who were killed. The judge who sentenced me couldn't have, or who made me homeless, couldn't have been 50. Couldn't have been. What does the average 40-year-old know about anything? What has the average 40-year-old done with his life? On top of everything? Oh, idiomatically. Like, in addition to everything else. I was so angry at my generation because I was born in 87, right? So if the millennial begins, if my generation begins at 85, I'm a young millennial. Old millennial. Sorry, I always get those backward. I had to really hear myself for a second there. An old millennial. I'm one of the elders in this generation. And that we so readily reject even people a year or two older than us as having any amount of experience more than we have is bothersome. in that nobody can present to us a piece of information that we didn't want to get and also be right among millennials. Yeah, 40-year-old knows everything. Yeah, okay. I have been so disgusted with millennials the entire time I've been one. Disgust. YOLO. I tuned you idiots all the way out. And then when I let you in my radar, look at your contributions. You're more day class A than South Park, and it's being as day class A as it can imagine being. Family Guy can't even condescend to your intelligence anymore. Millennials, specifically millennials. I lost all respect for my best friend in high school. I no longer cared. Well, you don't understand. My approach, the reason I got here was also radical nihilism. I decided that I no longer cared. I just no longer care how this plays out. I'm just going to write it till it ends and ends with me dying that I've died for a cause. I'll be remembered for this fucking dumb bullshit. Friends trying to keep them entertained while he's waiting on her to come to the bathroom or something before they go out to dinner, and he does the fucking Canada guys from South Park. He starts doing their voices in just a normal conversation, which he'd never done around me. So I didn't know that his personality revolved so much around South Park, because I didn't watch it. I had no idea that he did this. I lost all respect for him when they let it happen because they didn't know he was doing South Park voices. I'm like, oh no. Spencer hangs out with people who don't know his references, and he doesn't not do them because they won't know them. He just passes them off as original material. Fuck. Terrence and Phillip. Yeah, he started doing a Terrence and Phillip bit. Started improvising a Terrence and Phillip bit in their voices, back and forth between their voices. And they didn't notice it. And that's what I noticed when I was doing the furry thing with Devin. Like, she wanted me, what she wanted to happen was she wanted to fucking ruin, I'm certain that she wanted to ruin Steele's life, because she wanted to be a popper, and she knew that I'm hot and that I could be a popper if I just tried a little. And I told her, I'm unwilling to do this for you because these are trash people. I don't want to be around these people. Not only for the, oh, that 13-year-old's more mature than some of the adult women I know, conversations that I just couldn't fucking keep standing on the periphery of without fucking blowing my fucking stack. And what I cannot fucking do is blow my stack in the middle of a bunch of fucking furries and a house that I can't fucking leave because I don't drive. So what I can't do is grab her by the fucking hair and say, we're getting the fuck out of here. And if you ever come here again, you're not with me anymore. It was his fucking girlfriend. Steele's fucking girlfriend was this butt fucking ugly black girl, but she was the only black girl in the community, so they fetishized her for being black, and she was into it. Butt fucking ugly. I have like this thing going on. My face, for whatever reason, works with it. I never wanted to fix it. My mom used to get at me about it that I need braces, and I'm like, I mean, it's whatever. I don't smile big hey, like that a lot. Who cares? It's what my face looks like. My teeth are just too small for the amount of jaw I've got. Who cares? I never understood why to care. But she had this huge like finger sized gap in her teeth, and they were crooked out, and they were over her front teeth, and then she had gap, and it was not good. It wasn't a cute look, is what I'm trying to say. And she didn't do anything interesting with her hair. She always kept it straight, which always annoys me. Black women who can't keep your fucking natural hair, you fucking annoy me. Your personalities are fucking annoying. Every one of you. You're not Polish Jews. You're just not. Nothing you can do about that. You sure as fuck aren't blondes. Anyway, what she thought was going to happen is I was going to show up. I was going to talk her into sex. Devin was going to get sex with the cool black girl who did the burlesque or whatever. And we were going to ruin Steele's life. And then she fell in love with Steele because I said, absolutely the fuck not. That guy and I are never going to get along. And so she thought that what was going to make me ruin him in the public with the furs and become a papa for myself was I was going to start competing with him and spending money on the first shit and that was how I was going to get the job that made all that. No. And I told her, absolutely the fuck not. No. I'm an author and not of this shit. No. You can make money off these fucking lunatics and idiots, but I am not. That's the story. She was a no. I was standing in the living room pretending to be drunk or whatever and just like kind of whatever in my own world because I'm a people watcher and I'm smart as fuck. And I'm standing there and I'm watching her because I know I'm supposed to be seducing her and I'm watching her and I'm thinking just like Dark Souls. I'm like, is this bread or no? Is this fruit worth the squeeze? Right? Is this juice worth the squeeze? What is it I say? Is this biscuit worth the risking it? Right? Is this going to be worth the frustration and the drama that this is going to cause? Is it actually going to be worth the pussy? And I'm looking at her and I'm like, she's got no hips, no boobs. She's got a weird body. She's weird. I'm not into it. Um, and then she does a Jim Gaffigan bit like it was original to her. And then she saw me recognize it. And that was a no for both of us forever. There was no way she was sleeping with me. I was the only person in the community who knew she was a complete fraud. And so she was willing to let anything happen between Steele and Devin. She was willing to encourage anything. So she didn't have to fuck that limp dick retard anymore. Y'all don't actually know what swinger couples are like. That community is garbage people. So is the polyamory community. Every one of them, garbage people. I once, Devin took me because her best friend from high school was in this three-way. What happened was her best friend caught her boyfriend, a black dude, always a black dude, and ugly as sin, and he had that splotchy disease, but it wasn't cute on him. It was frankly ugly. He was ugly as sin. And it's whatever because her best friend wasn't cute. She thought what was going to happen is I was going to want to liberate her best friend from that and bring her in, and her best friend was fucking ugly, fugly and weird. The weird, not cute fat. Too dumb. They're too dumb to be my friends, and they're absolutely too dumb for me to take advantage of sexually. It'll be too easy. Take that however you like. If you're gonna do psychopathic shit, it's gotta be fucking difficult at least. Damn. No joy in taking advantage of somebody who wants it and doesn't know it's happening. It just isn't. Allow me my psychopathy. Allow me to voice this perspective that is only voiced by sick people. Climb off your high horse. They're too dumb. Too dumb. And as dumb as they were, as dumb as they were the smartest people they knew. And that made me an existential threat to their self perception. I think the reason that Devin and Laura fell, and Kat, frankly, fell into uncompromising depressions from which they couldn't see an end was because being around me and my not just will to live, my absolute determination to fucking be somebody and leave an epitaph in this world was too much. I've blamed it on a lot of things that I thought that I could change, but those things were things that they blamed me for that weren't happening. I was in total control. And when I noticed that I was starting to have addict behavior, I looked at myself and I cut the bitch out of my life. When I realized that the reason that I was struggling with any kind of porn habit or with spending more time on Tinder than any reasonable person should be doing, when I realized I was doing that, I looked at myself and I broke it off with Devin. And then when I noticed it was happening again, I kicked her out of the house. I was in control until I was rejected for my injury twice in a row, and it turned out that my best friend was a fucking idiot. Ambitionless fucking idiot. And I said, who cares? Who cares anymore? And I threw myself into the river of fate. And I got so used to just shorthanding that story to, this girl broke up with me and I decided to throw myself into the arms of fate. And people went, well, when did she break up with you? And I'm like, I don't know, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, whenever it was. I don't know. And they're like, and your life has just kind of been at a standstill since? And it's like, well, whatever. I've become combative and angry. So it's gonna. And they left. And so I spent some more time alone, because that's what isolation does to you. And I thought to myself, maybe you're too combative and angry. Maybe people are afraid of you and they don't fully know why. Maybe that's a bad thing. And then that approach left me more alone, profoundly more alone and isolated. And I looked myself honestly in the face and I said, does that make any fucking sense? No. If you're feeling triggered, if you're feeling boxed in, if you're feeling neglected, if you're feeling unheard, if you're feeling deliberately misunderstood, and if you are feeling depressed, it is because the people in your proximity are failing you. And if you are being failed, you are allowed to be angry. You would not be nearly as patient with the people failing you. Elliot Smith was right when he said that you will tell people about things that you have no idea, confident that the things that you think you have experienced will guide a total stranger. I spent between 2018 and, I don't know, 3 days ago, following the advice of strangers because somebody had to have a fucking right answer, and you don't have a single goddamn correct answer. None of your answers are right. None of your approaches to life are right. Absolutely none of them is better than mine. None of you could elevate yourself from the grinding poverty in which I was raised, the absolute crushing abuse to which I was subjected as a child. None of you would have survived. Do you want to know why? Because people with my IQ don't survive. So if you were me, you would have taken the easy out. Do you know how I know this? Because you've taken the easy out in every other fucking circumstance in your life. So if suddenly you were me, you'd take it then too. You'd still be you. It's like Ace Ventura said. If you were me, then I'd be you. And I'd take your body to the top. And you'd still be you. Frozen, paralyzed in place with fear of the unknown. Do you know what fear is? It's the experience of the unknown. Being afraid of your fear is the behavior of a fucking chihuahua. God damn it, you are at least 150 fucking pounds. Defend your fucking self. Pick up a fucking rock. Fuck. I demonstrated this to you from the tent. A man tried to attack me with a Jeep, and all I had to deter him was threaten him with a medium-sized rock. Because heaven forbid I crack his windshield a little bit. You are soft and weak, and you value all the wrong things, and you make it my fault. And I guess I'm not done ranting, am I? I am going to climb up on this fucking high horse, and I am going to shout at passersby, because you're why I'm like this. If you hadn't been like you in customer service environments, I wouldn't be like this. I wouldn't have seen the absolute fucking worst that you could possibly fucking do every single fucking night for years on end. I was the only person who would fucking do it. You owe me thanks that you don't even know. You owe me gratitude for things I've done in your life that you don't even know about. The ripples of my existence have benefited you for decades. You know why you have your job? Because I don't. 15% of the human population is exactly like me. If you know 7 people, one of them is exactly like me. And if you know 6, or you know anybody who was ended by themselves, you knew someone who was exactly like me. When you come through and you go, man, you remind me of this guy I used to know. And I go, how'd that story end? Oh, yeah, badly for him. Yeah, 100% of the fucking time. You are not like me. None of you who says that shit is anything like me. The only person who has ever made an effort to understand what it's kind of like to be me is also deeply sick with bipolar 2. And it was actually being in my presence that stabilized that for them. Because I am in control. I am the skin shifter. But it is I who chooses which face I'm wearing. I love this song. Catatonia. Don't Tell a Soul is the title. It's going to sound like shit, but I'm singing it. I love this song. You know what I used to call it? You guys don't understand this anymore because nobody travels like this anymore. But the way I used to describe you, the random passerby on YouTube, the random, just random, any random person. There were three over 3 4 years, three customers that I had who did not fit this model. I used to describe you as believing that the world was your airport and everyone was there to carry your luggage. I've never even been in an airport. That's what you are, the doom scroller. You think that the world is your airport and everyone exists to carry around your luggage. This song is for you. I have been destroyed by the perfection that is a lie. Say you're moving slow. Say my feet are already on the road. And if you know where I'm going, don't tell a soul. I live off of this thing that I heard someone say. When you have no one can hurt you. When you have no one can hurt you. It's conspiracy rules, baby. The fewer people who actually know you, the fewer people who can speak the truth about you. So if no one knows you, anything anybody says about you is a lie, which makes you the Tao. Oh, it was so easy to see how fucking good it all could be. No, I do not believe in aliens. Not extraterrestrial aliens. Mexicans are real. And if you know where I'm going, don't tell a soul. I live off of this thing that I heard someone say. When you have no one can hurt you. I live off of this thing that I heard someone say. When you have no one can hurt you. Facts. And frankly, if you don't know what I mean when I said, and that makes you the Tao, and you don't immediately say, wait, what does that mean? This is not for you. You need to unsubscribe. You need to do not recommend. You need to forget I ever existed. Especially as Shaggy Philolitea. Please don't tell us so. I live off of this thing that I heard someone say. When you have no one can hurt you. Oh, I live off of this thing that I heard someone say. While you have no one. I insist that even as a DPS character, grinding these dungeons is faster than chaining together quests. I insist on it. I have gained 10 levels just doing that since I turned level 15. Maybe I could have done it faster, but it sure as shit wouldn't have been as fun. If you want to actually know why I don't believe in extraterrestrial aliens, I don't believe in extraterrestrial aliens for the same reason that we watched the Phil Schneider uh, talk today. And the same conclusion that I came away from Phil Schneider. There is a core event, there is a core experience, but all of those core experiences happen under situations where one could easily be auto hypnotized or hallucinating. His experience happened in a mind that was experiencing all of the things that vertical mine shafts cannot experience and function. And he went down in there. He says that he and 66 other people, 70 other people, 69 actually, if he and I guess it was three other survivors. So he and 70 other people, 70 is an interestingly significant number, but he and 70 other people went down there and they all had strange injuries, and um, only he and three other people survived. That is a friendly fire situation with people who shouldn't have handguns in the first place. In an environment with highly pressurized and poisonous gases. Um, I think it's called whatever. I don't remember. Um, that's not extraterrestrial aliens. What he didn't see was an 8 foot human being. What he saw was one of his friendlies, and he opened fire because the what happens in the specific combination of gases that are in the earth is that first it stinks, and if you're in a spacesuit and it stinks, you're dead because that stink goes away almost immediately because that stink it paralyzes your nasal nerves. So you think, okay, I'm good now. It doesn't stink anymore. And no, you're in fact dead now. And then it brings on visual and auditory hallucinations because you're suffocating to death rapidly. You are in a no oxygen environment. Rapid asphyxiation does, in fact, come with hallucinations. And it can take 3 minutes. And so they start opening fire on one another and they bring them back up and they're already dead. All of them but four. Someone shot off his fingers and shot him in the torso. And he shot and killed somebody. And so after that, he had to be managed because he was a compromised asset as early as 1979. All of these people that report UFO sightings and report extraterrestrial aliens, all of them are psychologically compromised. Every one of them. I was psychologically compromised during my UFO experience. And not just because of the regular dosage of acid and the copious amounts of weed I was smoking. I never actually had an experience while I was stoned. All of my experiences happened when I was in that sober where it's like, oh my God, I'm achingly sober. That's when I saw shit. That means that when my brain system was under immense stress, I was prone to hallucinate. I am aware of this. I said I don't care. and it brought me here. And so you're here because I said I just don't care long enough. That's not a road that I would recommend anybody follow. But it also allows me to have a very strong opinion. You understand? About whether or not UFO claims are bullshit. I have radically experimented on my psychology since at least high school. I have been alone a long time. Why is this also hot chili? Oh no. I don't have sprint yet. Run. I'm dead. Damn. What am I supposed to do? Trust it was my wine. Everything's in, everything's in. I don't think so. Everything's in, everything's in. I don't think so. This is my favorite Bush song. Making sense part of the century. I don't know the words. What the hell am I supposed to do after level 25? I don't know where to go at level 25. So I asked, and people are actually trying to help me. I said, hey, I never played Horde before. Can you help me get to what the heck am I supposed to do at level 25? And a couple of people gave me really good advice. Without telling me the answer, they gave me really good advice of how to find it for myself. I love PC gaming. I just, I so much prefer that method of communication. I do. Okay? I just do. Tell me how to find it and I'll figure it out. Ah, and so this guy just this guy just teleported me to the city at the end of the game, so I have portals to everywhere in the game. That is so cool of him. I'm level 25, and man, that's just so cool. He knows that I think it's cool, and he knows that it is cool because he goes, I'm just bored and running around helping people do stuff. And like that, five people jumped out to give me the answer, and this guy goes, I got you. Come piggyback with me, and I'll take you there. Man, that just takes me back to being 11, 12, 13 on EverQuest, and the adults, the people who've been playing the game for a really long time, being so helpful. Rachel made me really proud of her. She called him a kid, so I don't know how old he was, but she took a new player in 76 and power leveled him from like level 15 or something up into the 50s, maybe even higher. The last time she told me about it, I think it was level 56. Oh, I should follow you. Yep. I was just kind of wandering around and then I caught dude's attention. What am I looking at? Okay. This is a heroics. I'm just going to follow. Oh, neat. Oh, shit. Thank you, bro. Ah. Okay, and now he's gonna. Yeah, I told him it's been so long since I played this game. I do not remember where anything is. And now he's taking me on a guided tour of this much more complex city than. Oh, fucking A. Oh, thank you so much. Boom. His name is Orpheus. Orpheus, and he's on the Lei Shen server. So if you're out there and you happen to catch me, Mr. Orpheus, thank you so much. That was so cool of you. That was going to take me a really long time to figure out. Have you guys heard of the journalist students? I don't know what they were. I read about it. There's a group of people who were playing that game Arc Raiders, and they played it on the PlayStation only, or sorry, on the consoles only, on the PC only, and on uh cross server, playing on the PC and playing on the console. And what they found was a pretty clear division in player metrics as far as the behavior across the two. So the players who played in on the PC, whether cross server or otherwise, were more friendly, more willing to help, more willing to group up, and less likely to shoot you in the back. And the opposite is just the case among console players. They were more likely to shoot you in the back, more likely to rob you, more likely to lie to you, more likely to be immediately hostile. So on some level, I don't want World of Warcraft to go to the console. I want it to stay cool like this. It didn't have to do that. Like these people I'm playing with right now, I'm in a group doing a 5-man dungeon. We're doing Stormwind Stockade. We're doing the stocks, and they don't have to be doing this. It's not even so much with me. They don't have to be doing this. They don't have to be playing a low level character on a classic server for a game that's 14 years old or something. They don't have to be doing that. And so I think these people are super cool. On some level, they're just like me. Oh no, is he mad at me because I'm so good at things? Probably not. Who's our tank, Holmes? Oh shit. Ooh, boots. Daddy want. I should start saying Mama want. Ratchet want them. Soggy weathered. And so now I'm in my actual happy place. And Rachel's asleep. With any luck. Really, I should be going to sleep? But we'll see. Oh my god, I think we just did this without a tank. And I'm not even doing all that well. Because I don't have my poisons on. I'm bad at things. I just spiked my DPS so much. I remember being really good at this game. Whoa, 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 whoa. Far from pace, 'cause I've been away too long. Now I'm lost. Mm. Oh, my bad. I forgot what I'm playing. Yeah, I'm tanking as a rogue, baby. I'm tanking as a rogue, baby! And surviving because the healer's just crushing it. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I get to figure out how to traverse Undercity. Alright, wasn't it? This is where the adventures of our hero Ratchet in stuck in under stuck in Undercity forever. That's fucking silly. And I just included looking for group chat on it, and that was one of the best choices I've ever made. I am lost. Okay, here we go. We can figure this out. This isn't it. This is deeper. What was this shit? Explain to this guy. I'm trying to figure my way out. I explained that I always played Alliance. I can't figure out how to get the hell out of this city. And then I'm on this vertical YouTube stream and he goes, "You're basically an undercover Alliance player. Maybe you deserve to be stuck." The bank? Oh, wait. Okay. Thank you. Oh shit. How do I do that? I should be able to friend. Oh my god. Did I take the elevator or did I take it back down? Oh no. Yeah, I took it up. Okay. Oh, that shit's hilarious to me. Let's go. Let's go. Am I just not allowed to leave Undercity? A bunch of people send me private messages. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I'm lost. This is where my adventure ends. Level 25. Teleported by a very friendly and lovely person to a city from which I cannot escape. Okay. How the fuck do I get out of here? Hey! Holy shit. So fucking lost. Okay. That's funny. It's not. A guy called me a goat. Shit. I should have found the board while I was down there. I guess I could go back down there. I should have bought a fucking horse. I forgot to buy a horse. I even did the whole quest. I went over there and I said, "Hey, buddy. Yeah, you sell horses? See ya." Like I'm not level 25. Oh man. I played a Worgen for a long time. 4 years. Still, I got used to it. But okay, so right. I remember. The Horde doesn't have they have boat they don't have boats, they have these things. Howling Fjord is not where I want to go. He said go to Orgrimmar. Orgrimmar would set me up. Oh wait, I don't want to leave this continent. He said Arathi Basin? Arathi Highlands? Yes. Where the hell am I? How do I get there? You want me to go through hills, Brad? Okay. I'm good with that. God, I wanted to do this because I never played Horde, and these zones are like pretty. I always felt like they were pretty explicitly Horde zones. There was stuff for Alliance to do there. I don't know about there being anything to do there now for Horde. I really want to play Midnight. This computer cannot. Sharon struggles with this, Mr. Pandarium. I have missed this, man. It's so pure. Even the trolls are just such pure bullshit. And the chat doesn't fill up like it does in these places in Reddit. With just the shit storm of idiots. So And see, that's why you also, that's another reason why you give your characters cool names. You can't link items in trade chat or in LFG anymore. That's so funny. I have missed these people. Ay, 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 I am dead. Obviously, I went the wrong way. Nope, nope, nope. Hey, Jar, what's up, buddy? Sorry I missed you. Oh, is it Saturday? I straight up thought it was Sunday the whole day. What day is it? No, it's Monday. It was Sunday. I'm doing great, Jar. How are you, pal? I'm having a really good time. I'm making silly things that other people don't care about happen in World of Warcraft. I made a stranger laugh. Glad to hear you're doing well, buddy. Thank you, Jar. This guy is advertising for a reliable rogue for his guild, and I said, I am an unreliable rogue, but with a little bit of TLC, I could be. I said, I am a thoroughly unreliable rogue, but with a little TLC, I could be sort of unreliable. And someone responded to that. My character's name is Ratchet. They go, and username checks out. Thank you, Jar. I just saw it. Thank you. I'm still laughing at the username checks out. I role play my characters in trade chat because I'm a fucking nerd. And the roleplay servers are all just sex. Ronaldinho, huh? I wonder if Pagel is a South American server. Or just has um, Portuguese speaking people on it. Or that person. Is it me? Am I boss? He says, stand tall. Let him know who's boss. Is it me? His name is Dumbass. Hi, help. Okay. Hello, Dumas. Maybe you should go take a nap. Wait a minute. North. Got it. Thanks. Bye. Yep. You got it, pal. Stupid. Yeah. Can you smell what the Locktar is cooking? Hello, Kingslayer Orcus. Oh, are you a player? South Shore. Thank you. See you around, bud. You look just like a Horde player. Because I'm playing Horde. They have Prisoner Worgen here, and I am emotionally upset by that. Hello, Johnny Awesome. Feeling the way that I'm feeling myself. Fuck everyone else. Gotta remember that nobody is better than anyone else here. Do you need some time to think it over? Think I do to you. Look what they do to me. Must be joking if you think that either one is free. Here. Okay, here we go. Hello, my name is Human. The low level players are all gone to bed, and I'm going to sit here and get tired. And that's a bad idea. I'm ready for love and I'm ready for war, but I'm ready for more. God, whether has ever been this fucking ready before. I know that nobody's been ever this fucking ready before. Do you need some time to think it over? So figure it out or don't figure it out. I figured it out. The bigger the river, the bigger the drought. Spider Keeper. Man, I do not temperamentally fit the horde. Hello, Dumas. What are you doing, buddy? Get back on the road and go east. Uh, mm, mm, in young men's eyes. Help me show you atone for all you done. Help me show you as all the days are gone. With water, there's a grass, there's a minors, my conditions, this is all you I have a chocobo. I like to ride my chocobo all day. I ride him every day, and I ride him anyway. Oh, Uh. Mm, 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 mm. All right. I think I'm gonna take a nap. Take a little break. I might be back in a few hours with special guests. I might not. I'm gonna get some sleep one way or the other. Ding dong.